Welcome, Nebulites, to the game I have been waiting for, I think, for 2 years now? Ever since it was announced, in honor of this launch of Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. I have, and I do not prefer it, I prefer sugar in my coffee, but I have coffee black, because we're gonna find what? Coffee in that nebula. So welcome into the Galactic Queerdom. We're gonna get right into this game. Let's do it. Ooh, an authentic Delta Quadrant experience. Ooh. Years of hell. Ooh. You're the captain of the Federation starship USS Voyager. Manage your ship and crew. Plot a course through procedurally generated star systems. Your unique ship build and the decisions you make will reshape the story. It was a choice. I'm saying it was a choice that Captain Janeway wanted to do black coffee. Now, I haven't even played the demo of this game before, so we're gonna learn together.
A few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvix, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis, she puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
Oh, don't worry, Tom. You will. You get to touch many things, Tom. Welcome to Voyager. Thank you, Captain. Ensign Kim. You're fresh from the academy, ready for the first deep space assignment. Hey, it's Harry! Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you're ready to meet Tom Paris, our esteemed observer. Oh. A former Maquis pilot who will help us reach the Badlands. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title benefiting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Ensign. The Maquis. Wow, I've heard stories, a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis for only a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely penal colony in New Zealand. Penal colony? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. Warp 9.975, I think they say at the beginning of Star Trek Voyager. Bioneural circuitry. Into the Badlands. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starship. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Of course she is. She's had her coffee. She's good to go. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and, Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. Red alert. Helm, evasive maneuvers. Too late. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Oh, sheesh. Run, Voyager. You know, you can always judge the state of Voyager and how fucked up they are by Janeway's hair. Like, if her hair is like all messed up, you know, it's bad time. It's shit's going down. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Shit, it is twisted. Damage report! Major hull and deck damage, the transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor? I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core has gone to gray mode. We're on reserves. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, ma'am. Whoa. Okay, so now we're going to figure out how to play this game. Janeway Engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. I moved this over so that we can see the entire screen. And I can also see the screen. Activate the stellar cartography. To activate it, open up its menu by selecting the room and switching on the power supply. Stellar cartography. Switch on. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. The Caretaker's array. What is that thing? Where are we? Whoa. If our sensors are working, we jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Tutorial scan. Scan points of interest marked with white question marks to reveal resources. Okay, that's logical. Logical. Scan until you reveal deuterium, a fuel source. Oh, this is really pretty. Okay. So in the top left it says Caretaker. You can't see that. It shows torpedo status as 0 and sector threat level as 0. That's what my thing is hiding. Okay. So, that's the array. Interstellar cloud. Scanning. Navigate your ship by traveling to various locations. While traveling, time passes in the form of cycles. Ooh, okay. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different tasks and outcomes. The different colors of the chance bar represent the possible outcome. Dark green and light green, excellent and good outcomes. Higher rewards such as extra resources, morale increase, etc. Yellow alert. Average outcomes can include minor setbacks, orange and red, bad and terrible outcomes. Oh my gosh, lead to low rewards and medium to major setbacks like destroyed rooms, hull damage, or severe injuries. Yeah, so we get to make our own choices in this game. People can die. Is there deuterium in it? Ooh. We're in the beginning. Let's... Okay. But we got some stuff. Captain, we can now deactivate gray mode. The warp core. Captain, ready to increase warp core output. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes deuterium. Yep, we know that. Oh my god, we get to watch the antimatter-matter reaction. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier. Gray mode. Tier 1. Our energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Good. Now what about this thing, the array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners are detecting Maquis vessel next to it where... I can't see it. Scan for life signs. There's no one on board. Let's scan the array. What about the array? Failure. Oh shit. It's like Baldur's Gate. We gotta roll the dice. Roll your d20. It seems our sensors can't penetrate it. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to Duranium deposit. We'll need to repair the transporter room. Deuterium, fuel. Duranium and tritanium. That's it. Essential for construction and repair. Crew. Crew is needed to operate key systems and rooms. Roger. Well, let's scan. Duranium. Deuterium. Deuterium. Let's scan everything. Oh, interesting. And one more. Okay. Class P planet. This one has deuterium, right? Class E. It's not too far from the array. An abandoned ship. It's structurally sound with sealed storage components. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging other parts of the ship. Ooh, yes. Okay. We now have all the duranium we need. Duranium alloys. Okay, so transporter room we have to repair. Engineering. Oh my gosh, look at the damage. Look at poor Voyager. They could use a trill on board. Engineering is standing by to repair the transporter, ma'am. Repairing rooms. Damaged rooms are not operational. Selecting a room to bring up the room. If you have resources and work teams, you can initiate repairs. One crew. What does it indicate crew? Is that Borg? Borg nanites? Bioneural gel packs. Oh, we have resources. Ooh, dilithium. That's for warp. Where does it show our crew? Oh, we have 32 out of 50 currently. And we have 60 repairing. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set a course for the array. It's time we get some answers. Can I... First off, where does it show past cycles? I want to collect some things first. We got an abandoned vessel again. Yes. We will go back to the array, but we need to strategize. What is that? Cycles. A cycle is a time unit. Cycle is passed while Voyager is traveling. Good. Okay. Well, we're right here. Small debris field. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris seemed to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something. Use a tractor beam to try to clump the debris for easier collection. Ooh. Okay. But we have a net gain. Nice. We have 1,000 fuel now. So we lose fuel per cycle. Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Transporter room. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select heroes with the matching skills for your away team. Well, ooh, what is this? Medical. Oh yeah, here's medical. Science and engineering. That's what I'm assuming those two are. Quick-witted and pilot. I love that. I love that determination. Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than required, the success chance is displayed. Captain? We seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Let's do that. Oh! The tricorders offer no helpful readings. Harry and Tom wander aimlessly through the cornfield, feeling increasingly lost and disoriented. Fatigue. After a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge. Okay. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Well, this one's closest to what we need. Success. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the man, trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act, but they can't quite figure out why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early and how it's not their turn yet. For insemination, literally. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. Ooh, clueless. Not clueless, what am I saying? Cool. Ooh, we get rewards? Yes. Okay, so we got rid of red. Critical success. Ooh. Harry and Tom try to dispute the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals that the barn is an illusion. The back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and half Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that influence how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. These people must be the missing Maquis. They're held captive here. Captain, we must get them out of here. Well, this looks like it's failed. Let's get Kim to wake up Valana. Your choice has consequences? Oh my gosh. Harry sprints towards the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Ooh, they gain experience. Okay. Tom Paris is unavailable. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Oh. Tom gone instead of Harry? That's a change to the story already. Oh, sheesh. Whoa. I'm back on Voyager? What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? Well, we were just there, right, Tom? Tom? Seems like he's on the array, I hope. Captain, we're being hailed by the Maquis. Oh my gosh, that's Valana. Starfleet. I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Ooh, this is interesting because this is a different outcome. Ram us? One of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we've all been accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvix. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Maquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you, I perform my Maquis duties to the highest standards. Patak. She uses Klingon. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay. And we can get back in that... Well, and we can't get back in that easy. They're sealed and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforce. Is that a turbo lift? Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality. Life support unit. Okay. Energy. Life support restored on deck 5. And of course, it means we'll have to fix it before we can even use it. I like how she sighs. Repair. Oh, you can dismantle it? Until completion, it would be logical to scan all the planets in the system and gather more deuterium and geranium. Wait, I want to repair sickbay as well. Oh, we don't have a repair person. Okay. Oh, that's so cool how it's an LCAR's display. That's fascinating. Okay, system. Well, we haven't gone here. We also haven't gone here. Okay. Well, that's an M-class planet. Setting course. Life supply. Okay, let's repair sickbay. Oh, we gotta take our crew back. Engineering office fully operational again. Captain, we now have additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Yes! Even clearing debris occupies work teams to be able to carry out several tasks. Okay, I think I got it. Logically, we should now focus on deck 2 in the mess hall to ensure crew's food supply. Okay. Morale. The morale bar shows your current morale. The change to morale per cycle and icons indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen to switch to morale to get a detailed information about your crew's needs. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew quarters, and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Sure, let's fix life support here. Extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. 2 repairs. We should address crew accommodation. The ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. If your ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair, to free up a new building space, you have to remove the remnants of the old. Select a room and give the order to clear debris. Yeah, let's do more resources. Tuvix. No, let's not fly directly through the atmosphere. That seems a little risky. Oh, due to full storage. Let's go there. Nice. The mess hall is repaired. Premium replicator rations. Okay. Science lab, sickbay, shield generator. Mm-hmm. Can we repair sickbay? What's that? Torpedo launch bay, workshop. Oh, these are life supports. Okay. That looks like... What is that? I don't know. Interesting. Oh my gosh, this game is so cool. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. That's ready. Concluded. Oh! So it's completely empty. It's like a blank slate. And I'll write your name. To build a room, select the empty building space. To bring up the construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Borg technology. Crew quarters. Accommodates 12 crew in crammed, limited quality quarters. Officers' quarters. Okay, well, we don't have those resources. Oh, it's locked. Why is that? Oh, we have to do emergency quarters? Your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate, so keep this in mind. Oh, comms. Caretaker. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array.
Who is this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need.
I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back.
Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them.
Ooh. Scan the array. Scan the array for life signs. No signs of them, Captain. And no human life forms at all. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility.
I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time.
Time for what?
I must honor a debt that can never be repaid.
Offer your help. What are you looking for? Maybe we can help.
You? I searched the galaxy with methods beyond your comprehension. No, there's nothing you can do. No, you're stealing my time.
We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it. We haven't gotten any closer to Paris and Chakotay. You managed to get something. You Starfleet don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Thanks, Milana. Captain, if I may. I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Not Mr. Torres? I don't like this any more than you do, but it'll be easier if we work together, Captain. Helm, set course for the 5th planet. Setting course for the 5th planet in the neighboring system. Maximum warp. Sector map. Sector map shows an entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan the system first and select a specific hall. Sick base back online. Let's repair our shield generator. Okay, so we don't have repair crew's system. Currently we're losing quarterless. So we need to build more quarters. That's why we're fixing that room. Let's collect as much as we can. Okay. Let's get some fuel before we warp to the next system. Why is this locked? Okay, well, that's repaired. Aero shuttle. We'll keep repairing some rooms, right? While we... Okay, sector map. We want to go there. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. Okay. Setting course. We're in warp. Cool. Okay, well, we have phaser control room, so maybe we should start repairing some of these things. No available work team. Okay, how much resources do we have? 86. Okay, so we're repairing two rooms. We arrived in the system. Okampa. Let's scan everything. We're gonna have to upgrade astrometrics in order to get more information on the planet. We need more fuel. Let's go over here. Allows the analysis of found objects. Enables research of technologies in the tech tree. Produces 1 science point per cycle. Enter ship. Captain, we have a major problem brewing up in the engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. This is deuterium. Yeah, okay. Understood. We'll stock up on 900 deuterium. Whoa. Borg? High morale threshold bonuses are increased by 20%. Ooh, that's actually... Let's research that. Plasma torch? Okay. System. Okay, yep. Let's get more deuterium. Use a tractor beam to clump. Okay, well, we got a good amount. Let's go to the next planet, the Class E planet, right beside us. Let's use the tractor beam again. Let's see if we're successful. Oh, we got 303. So I apologize if you hear the construction. You know, we are rebuilding the ship. Apparently they beep all hours of the day. Total cost after activation. 65 energy room. Okay. Oh, so we can only have 100. Understood. Okay. Battery compartment. What is this? Tritanium. Okay, so I haven't found any tritanium yet. Why does it say science? Let's go. Let's get rid of all this debris. Our sensors have detected a small but stable spatial anomaly. It is not dangerous but could provide valuable science data. Conduct a detailed analysis. Science laboratory level 1. Okay, let's just... We're in the beginning stages. Let's not fuck around and find out. Okay. Perfect. Crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Morale is up by 80. Nice. Let's continue. Ooh, it's Voyager. So beautiful. We've arrived at Okampa. Let's see what we have here. A new lead. Follow the array's energy pulses. Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. It's so weird that we got Chakotay and Tom together. What makes this place so special? Stellar cartography. Ooh, sensor array. What about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team investigate the area. There's something else. The interval between each pulses has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. You better hurry. Let's scan using cartography. Let's see what we can learn about this planet. It has the basic characteristics of the M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Analyze the planet's atmosphere. Where... We don't have Mr. Neelix. Let's look. Let's take a look at what happened here. Success. The atmosphere contains nucleogenic particles, Captain. The planet is incapable of producing rain. I've studied thousands of M-class planets. I've never seen an atmosphere without nucleogenics. There must be some kind of extraordinary environmental disaster. You can study the planet in detail after we rescued Chakotay. Okay, we're preparing an away team. Hey, is that Neelix? Neelix's shuttle. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Greetings! I can't even do Neelix's voice. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? We would find anything, mister? Would we find anything? Neelix. Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away by somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the Caretaker has been bringing ships here for months. The Caretaker? That's what the Okampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? Likely they're down on the planet with the Okampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide. But of course, a guide needs a little, you know... compensation? Sounds fair. Wonderful! To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away on my supplies. Some... water and food would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Neelix recruited, yes. Well, we have the resources. Until Neelix is ready to talk. Okay, understood. Yeah. Do I want... Those are being rebuilt. I would love the phaser control room to be ready. Well, let's go here. Let's leave for now. What happens if you grow a planet that has nothing? Phaser control room. Let's repair that. Communications from the Caretaker. Oh, maybe it's the episode. What a delicious meal! A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? It's probably gonna be like an orange juice. Tomato soup. It's good soup. Tomato soup! I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I'm pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance. Now. Ah, yes. Your missing crew, right. Scan the southern continent. Scan the southern continent. Look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon what? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit, difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. Well, the Okampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Amaj Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. Jabin! He's a nice guy. A bit rough, but he owes me a favor. Ask for more information. Anything else we should know about this Kazon Ogla? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Let's send an away team. Very well. Prepare an away team, and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Let's fly back to Okampa. Fires a powerful beam that deals moderate damage to shields and moderate damage to hull, providing... Okay, cute. The ship. Ooh, did I complete that? I need to get... Combat. Rotate shield frequency? Ooh. How much do we have? Okay, we have a lot. Oh, we have multiple tiers? Oh, these are the tiers. Okay. Understood. Phaser control room. Okay, so we can assign heroes in there. It's on right now. We're consuming 71, and we have 49 available. I take it, oh yeah, I don't have the resources. Okay, well, we might as well start repairing the turbo lift, right? Stellar cartography. Let's start repairing life support. Oh, we don't have the resources to repair life support. Okay, well, can I just... No life support. Okay, well, can I repair life support? No. Okay, so we can't repair much right now. Let's go back to the system. Let's fight Okampa. Captain, we need to address the lack of quarters. Build enough quarters to accommodate all of the crew. Okay. Okay, let's do both. So, let's build crew. Well, we don't have... Oh, no available work teams. Okay, Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Let's send an away team. Neelix. Milana. Tuvix or Harry? I think Harry. Let's do Harry. Okay. Let's start the mission. The away team materializes in a small valley between dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot. And the sandy wind whips into their eyes. My apologies. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy pulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? that locked? Oh! How did it succeed? We rolled a nat 20, everyone. What's that? Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. We just need 30. Analyze the area and evaluate the best cover for the storm. Build a temporary shelter from what you can find. Ooh. Let's do this one. Critical success. The away team quickly analyzes the terrain, discovering a natural crevice offering the best protection from the storm. The rock wall shields them from the worst of the wind and the sand. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides, and the away team emerges unharmed and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogla settlement. I really like this because it kind of adds to like the episodes, because we're still in the like first episodes of Voyager, and we're now getting like extra. It's like we're getting more of a story. We're watching Untucked. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? Talaxian, let Neelix introduce. Sure. Success. Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazon Ogla in his unusual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon approaches. Jabin! His face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like a Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around the corner. Is that morale? Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. Offer water. Javen! I have water. The away team offers Javen water from the replicators. Fascinated by this technology, Javen accepts the officer and becomes more receptive. He explains that the Okampa live underground. Their access controlled by the Caretaker. Also provides their only source of water. As proof, Javen points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, an Okampa. He explains that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Javen and demands the Okampa woman be freed. Away team mission risks. Failing if such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. We should retreat. Ugh! Ferris with Enios recognizes the away team's intelligence, attempting to de-escalate the situation. He allows them to retreat, though his eyes burn with anger. Holy shit. Could have lost Neelix. That would have been really bad in the beginning. Because then we wouldn't have gotten Tuvix. We gotta do that conundrum. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? It's Cass. My dearest Cass. Didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered the crew. This is not how I build trust, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain. But I understand. I want to repay you and the crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the Caretaker. This is a tunnel, but the Caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier. If it has the slightest breach, a transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kess, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, Captain. It's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now. What can you tell us about the Caretaker? For generations, he's provided the Okampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any ideas why he does it? No. We do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Ask Kes question. Kes, If it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. Once we possessed telepathic abilities, but these atrophied over many generations. I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kess while I was trading with the Kazon Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologize, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. We have things to do. All right. Science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Why is he standing like that? Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now, and this patient, Kess. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best? Captain, I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to, and a sick bay to reorganize. What are we doing at the science lab? Ooh. Okay, we're doing that. It's analyzing. Emergency quarters. Okay, so yeah, we're building 5 cycles. Okay. And then we have to build a storage. Cargo bay. So we just need 1 crew. Ooh, it adds storage capacity? Okay, that's actually really good. Okay. And we're gonna need that. And we could use... Oh, shit, we need more fuel. Okay, that's 2 cycles away. Gosh, we're running low on fuel! Enter the ship. Access the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms and unlock passive bonuses to improve efficiency. Captain, the blueprints for the single amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. Is life support enabled for this deck? I guess, because we have engineering. Yeah, but I can't. What does this do? High morale threshold bonuses are increased. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, we just need to kind of like wander. Maybe we go here. Hopefully there's too much fuel. How do I know how many crew quarters we have? Crew idling. 12. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have names. Okay, interesting. So we do need a cargo bay though. Where is this? The phaser control room? Maybe we should put the cargo bay by the phaser control room. Let's do that. Okay. And we need to build this workshop. How long is that going to take? 3 cycles? Oh shit, we're running low on fuel. Okay, the Ocampa has 4. Engineers craft items and torpedoes. Okay. Workshop prepared, Captain. We can start production of the signal amplifier. Perfect. Okay, so 3 cycles. And we'll build 1 more emergency quarters. And then that should be... what we need. We built the cargo bay. Okay, let's... yeah, we can. Each cargo bay can only store 1 type of resource. Build more cargo bays. Okay. We did increase morale. That's awesome. Okay, cargo bay can increase 1 type. Yeah, we need to collect more of that. And is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to Ocampa. Oh my gosh, that was like perfect timing. Fly back to Ocampa. Yeah, I am at Ocampa. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Let's send an away team. Kess? Challenges. Science. Ooh, science challenges. Ooh, yeah, Harry. I guess I'm gonna send Balana. Because we're not gonna have... we need engineering. Okay, yeah, this should be good. Okay. Upon materializing near the tunnel, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they reach their weapons but hesitate. Careful. Shouts one of them. Don't let them butter you up. Captain. The Kazon seem to be more cautious this time, but they're still ready to attack. What are your orders? Use a transport module to make a harmless object appear, causing a distraction. Ooh, that is really cool. Small plant into the Kazon camp. The sudden appearance of a strange green object causes confusion and alarm among the Kazon, allowing the away team to slip past them and enter the tunnel. Captain, we've reached the tunnel. Using the transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. Okay, so we only need locate breaches. Why is there 2? Oh, one's engineering. Understood. Okay, well, let's do engineering. Let's get critical success. Yeah. The away team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight. Embedded in the large cavern is a futuristic environment with smooth, white walls, glowing in warm white light, and sprinkled with patches of green. This is the Ocampa City. Captain, we're inside the Ocampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed? Thankfully, we have Kess. Kess approaches a group of Ocampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Tom and Chakotay. The Ocampa, touched by her concern, eagerly move to provide directions to the medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members, awake but disoriented, surrounded by strange medical equipment. Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The Caretaker ray has apparently repositioned itself and now firing on the tunnel entrances. We need to get out of there. Oh boy. They're all gonna die. The tunnel collapses around them. They suffer serious injuries, eventually manage to regroup and reach the exit. The security barrier, only thing stranding them from their escape. The tremors interfering with the signal amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Can we reach 30? Stabilize the transporter signal. Oh, that was 30 for a second as well. Working quickly, the away team adjusts the transporter signal amplifier's frequency and modulation, compensating for the tremors. The transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back onto Voyager. Got it. Whew. Nice. Chakotay! Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief while Chakotay eyes his Starfleet rescuer with suspicion. The Maquis commander struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Commander Chakotay. Welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway, and Mr. Paris, it's good to have my pilot back. What? No champagne? Not even the replicated? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. Torres, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck on with the Federation sycophants in the Delta Quadrant. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. Did you learn anything about the Caretaker? They say he's been acting out of the ordinary lately, abducting people, and he increases their power supply to half a decade. And he destroyed the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something, but what? What can you tell us about the Okampa? Naive, friendly. They don't get out much, and that's good, because they wouldn't survive. Apparently, they've been living underground for longer than anyone can remember. That's true. Our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the Caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned a warming. The day our surface turned into a desert. On that day, the Caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then, he's provided for the Okampa. A debt that can never be repaid. Say again? There is now enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Okampa homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The Caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. I assumed he's responsible for the ecological damage, building the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. In addition, it was mentioned that the Caretaker would provide the Okampa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy, coupled with the destruction of the access tunnels, and his frequent references to running out of time. The logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as a Caretaker. I believe he's dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? The Caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. Ew. The Okampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague, except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others with same disease, but they didn't last. They died. I want you both in sickbay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of a foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign generic material. They were literally inseminated. An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor. I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis, Captain. Aware of his imminent death, the Caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Okampa future as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, one who will continue his work. If he dies, we'll be stranded. It's very true. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home. It's so funny. We'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. You know what's awesome? I already did that. So now we just need to do the torpedo bay. Ooh, we're running really low on energy. Nice. Okay, engineering. We need intrinsic coil spanning. Reduces initial building, upgrading, and repair times by 50%. Cargo bay level 2. Okay. That's a lot. Plasma torch. Clearing room get 25% more resources. Okay. Please tell me. Have been restored, Captain. However, I suggest a test run. Excuse me? The ace pilot knows how more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers, except the one evading Starfleet custody. Enough. Tuvok is right. We need to test our combat systems. You have one. Our ship. Seriously, Chakotay? All the Maquis on the Valjean as Starfleet target practice? What could possibly go wrong? B'Elanna, focus. We need preparation. I will pilot the Valjean. Captain, just remember to set your phasers to simulation. I'll keep that in mind, Captain. Each combat encounter, you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their special strengths. Okay. Tuvok and Harry. Shield hacking. Okay. Let's start the combat. Will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically, torpedoes manually. You can control the ship by opening the command menu.
What are your orders, Captain?
Yo. Okay, I'm very excited. You can't really see our shield status at the top left, but I will let you know if we start dying. What are your orders, Captain? Okay, what do we do? Do the tutorial steps. Orders. Order your ship to attack. To try and attack or defend a side with either defensive or offensive movement. Offensive, defensive. Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources as a form of payment. You can also repair damaged subsystems. Let's target their weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Out over here. Oh, we have to disable the shield generator.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Let's go, Voyager. Dodges enemy attacks for a limited time, granting a brief window of invulnerability with a 20-second cooldown.
Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, fire phasers.
Ability enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Nice. In position.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
We launched a photon torpedo. Okay. All status, 59%. That's how it's done. Shields are holding. Win your first combat. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the array, the Valjean should be in support of the position of Voyager. Let's get them ready for emergency beam out. Okay, we have more resources over here. Yes. Use the tractor beam again. Ship. Okay, so we have 1,000. We're full. We don't have a cargo. Oh, offline. Where's the warp core? Mess hall? Premium rations replicator. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That is crazy. Okay. Let's ship. The cargo bay. I need it to be holding that. So how much can we actually hold? 1,500 while the cargo bay is intact. We should build another cargo bay. Oh, we don't have the resources. Okay. Understood. Captain, we found an abandoned ship. Destroy the vessel. Yeah, let's just try to be successful for now, because we... Okay. Now we have 1,300. That is way better. Now I feel a lot more safe with that. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Let's continue. Ooh, sheesh. Oh gosh! It's the big boy! It seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have the Maquis Raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea. But let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Back for more, are you? Don't think your silk tongue will work this time. All we care about is getting home, Javen. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. Oh, I am sure you'll have another fancy speech prepared for the entity, but I won't allow it. We have no dispute with you. Of course not. You'd rather talk your way into getting what you want. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. I'm not as gullible as you think. The array's power is mine. Javen, can we discuss this like two civilized... He's disconnected, Captain. They're powering up their weapons. Battle stations, red alert. 51, okay, yep, start combat.
What are your orders, Captain?
Let's take out orders. The Kazon carrier, let's take out their weapons. I feel like that.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Open command menu. At any point in combat to give new orders. While the command menu is open, combat is paused. Defensive movement. One of your shields is dangerously low. Oh yeah, it is. Switch to defensive actions to protect that side from further damage. Defend.
Moving to defend the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Attacking the shields. Let's tutorial. Torpedoes. Torpedoes have to be fired manually. Shift key or LT on the controller. They're very powerful weapons, causing great damage to systems in hull. However, their effect is minimized.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Firing.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay, they're at 30%.
Enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Nice. So what do I do? Woo!
Ability ready, Captain.
victory. So we just had to defeat the cruiser. Bam! Uh-oh. Guess we're not getting home. We pushed them back, but that was a close call. We got our crew beamed off in time before the raider exploded. You're strong, Captain. But there's strength in numbers. I've called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array.
Well, aren't you persistent?
We need you to send us back where we came from.
Impossible! I have barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Okampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive.
Did you ever consider allowing the Okampa to care for themselves?
The children.
Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Okampa are stronger than you think. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us... Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain.
No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Okampa. You must destroy it. Please, protect the Okampa.
Fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is faced with an impossible choice. Return to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Okampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain and the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control systems to send us back? Okay, so now I know we can make choices, and I know we could just go home. But that would be simple. So, we're going to destroy the array. I also feel like that's the Federation choice to do, because I am a Federation officer and we're on the holodeck. I am going to make the choice to destroy the array. We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Okampa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvix, ready the tri-cobalt devices. What are you doing? The array's our only way out of here. You can't. I can and I will. Tri-cobalt devices ready, Captain. Fire. Yeah. Sheesh. We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are, making all the decisions for us? It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Okampa, they reminded me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Okampa deserved that too. 70,000 light years. We really are stranded, aren't we? Okay. Now I'll definitely really miss my next parole. A missed parole review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Thanks, Tuvix. Hadn't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat. Dialogue, spatial phenomena, and navigational deflectors offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed and the game is over. The hull doesn't regenerate itself. To repair the hull, assign work team. Okay. That's hull? How do you repair hull? How do we still not have enough? Oh, there's 2 left. Okay. We don't have enough. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to succeed in that. I have 5 turns, but no resources to collect from. Focus ship. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's work. Crew is very unhappy about the broken promise, Captain. I know. Oh shit, that takes a lot of resources to warp. What is that? Asteroid. Class M planet. Got lots of fuel. Let's go to this debris field. Let's use this track. I like the tractor beam method. Nice. Okay, we got lots of resources doing that. We need more materials. Good, we got 66. Okay, let's go into the ship and let's build one more crew quarters. Okay, we don't have that. The shuttle bay also... Wait, we do? We have 15. Ooh, okay. Let's repair the shuttle bay. I feel like that's pretty big. Okay. Ooh, while scanning the ring system of a Class D planet, Voyager detects traces of the 247th element, a major breakthrough for the Federation. Analyze these samples could provide valuable scientific insights. Let's fly to it. We're here to investigate some science, aren't we, people? A sample is brought aboard for analysis. Yes. Okay. That's cool. We've detected a deactivated alien probe of unknown origin. It is not transmitting any signals, but it contains valuable data that we can acquire for scientific research. We'll perform a passive scan. Okay, we got more science. Let's get more. How much can we hold? 100? Yeah, okay. Construct shuttles that can be used in points of interest and provide away missions and a ship. Engineering. Navigational deflector. It's an engineering. No. Bridge. Management. Phaser control room. Aero shuttle. Okay, what? Offline. We don't have enough crew. I don't understand how we don't have enough crew. Interesting. All right. Okay, storage is full. That's great. Okay, let's go to whatever this is. There we go. We have enough crew. We don't have 50, so we can't switch on that life support. That's fine. What are we doing with science? I don't think we have any research going. Material recovery. All the resources. Workshop level 2. Main engineering. Store surplus energy from the warp core. Can temporarily provide up to 120 stored energy before the gray mode is activated. Yes. Oh yeah. Can we? Oh, we need more resources. Damn it. 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon Maki and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant fighting for survival. I know what 2 are thinking about survival. Yes. The Maquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside to work together to coexist. Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. You're willing to trust the Maquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. 27 crew, yes. Neelix, Kess, you wanted to see me? Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be part of your journey. I can offer you much in this sector. Captain, need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook. Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted my anglabosh. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need a guide, a cook, and a morale officer. That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Cass, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's much out there that I don't know. So much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities. But I want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I wanted to help people too. Maybe I can learn from him. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well. Welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble, in a good way, I think. Their stress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jeeb and sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Oh gosh. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, Sabin, who's been captured while exploring the Ocampa landscape, gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care. Ooh. Alright, everybody, listen up. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, ripe for scientific discovery. We face the unknown with open minds, eager to explore and learn. To survive, we must work together as one crew. As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to chart new territories and unravel the secrets of the region. But our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We will innovate. We'll search for shortcuts and new technologies to get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey, we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry. I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh, sheesh. Oh boy. Imagine me becoming a captain one day. Actually, you do. At the final episode of Voyager, we see you in the future as a captain of the Rhode Island. Very well, gentlemen. As your first official act in a new position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home. The Caretaker episode has been completed. Alright, everyone. So, I want to do this as like episode by episode. This game is like super fun for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you, if Star Trek Voyager is like close to home in your memories and was like a source of exploration and love for you, that you will probably enjoy this game. If you like this game, I recommend downloading it and playing it for yourself, because you can make your own decisions. Things will happen differently. It's kind of like Baldur's Gate in that sense. So, without further ado, welcome to the Galactic Queerdom. I'd like to wish you all to live long and prosper, peace, and good life, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.